Hey, welcome back to School at Home. Today we're going to be working on remembering how to divide integers, which means they're either negative or positive numbers. Okay, the first thing to remember is same signs, like then it's positive. Or if it's a negative times a negative, or a negative divided by a negative, it equals a positive. Okay, if it has different signs, like 1 is a negative and 1 is a positive, okay, then the answer will be negative. First, and then we're dividing or multiplying by a negative, the answer is still going to be negative. All right, so let's try. Okay, for number 1, we have negative 42 divided by negative 7. All right, so I'm going to highlight my two signs to see, are they the same or are they different? Okay, so they're the same. So the answer will be positive. So I don't have to write the positive sign next to my answer because it's understood if it doesn't have a negative, then it means that the answer or number is positive. Okay, so we're going to do 42 divided by 7. You can use your calculators. 8th grade, I'm going to remind you so you can see my screen. You can do positive and negatives in your calculator. Doesn't really show very clearly, but my answer is 6. Okay, and my answer is positive because both signs are negative. And if it's the same, then the answer is positive. Okay, let's try number 2. Negative 36 divided by 4. Okay, let's see, what are my signs? Okay, that 4 has nothing next to it, which means that it's positive. So I'm going to write it so I remember. Okay, so my signs are negative and positive, so they're different, which makes my answer negative. Okay, and what is 36 divided by 4? 9. Okay, to prove my answer is correct, let's try putting it into our graphing calculator. Okay, same, negative 9. Okay, number 3. We have 222 divided by 2. All right, let's see. What are our signs? Okay, both don't show one, so it means that it's positive. I'm going to write it to remind myself. So, they're both positive. So, if they have the same sign, then it means the answer is positive. So I'm not going to write one. I'm going to let it just be that normal 222 divided by 2. Do you know it? What'd you get? 111. Okay, and you can put it in your calculator to see. We have the same answer. Okay, number 4. -6 divided by 2. All right, so let's see. What are our signs? Okay, I have a negative and a positive because there's nothing there. So I know that means positive, so I'm going to write it to remind myself. So I have a -6 divided by a +2. So they are different. Different signs means my answer will be negative. What is 6 divided by 2? 3. -3. Okay, I can always check my answer to see if it's correct. Okay, it's as easy as that. All right, if you need help, not add, you need help, please remember we have a Zoom call at 1, 11, and 5:30.